Yeah, Trump makes me a lot of money. I make a lot of money in the stock market. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he keep.
Trump 2020.
I think they said they only charge 15 instead of 20.
So it's post office. All right. All right.
That's the last one?
Yeah, this is our last one.
America
Where
join
we will
right
take
here.
back our
Support
country.
your local business.
I'm Christina Fitchett Hickson, and I'm running for this 50th state
Come
representative
on over,
position in
get your
Michigan.
Trump gear.
The capitalists all over the country have been capitalizing on Trump stuff too. And so you'll see these people, they might not even have a job, but they'll go out and they'll buy all this Trump stuff, and then they'll sell it at the rallies. And I mean, they may not even really be for Trump, but by the end of the rallies and stuff, they end up being Trump supporters because they realize Trump's for capitalism. Biden won't allow that kind of stuff to happen anymore. He's going to tax you for everything you sell. He doesn't want the business person to have tax breaks. He wants to give all these people extra taxes. Where do you think the taxes are going to go? I mean, let's say Biden does get in, okay? So we get in and we do what he wants, and we give him our tax money, and we, the business people, who do you think is going to end up really paying those taxes? The little people. So Biden says, I'm not going to, I'm not taxing the little people. Yes, you are. Because you're going to raise the taxes on the people who are the business people. And those businesses now are going to have to tax the little people. Biden's been telling us the whole time, oh, well, you mess with China, they're going to pass on their losses to the Americans, and Americans are paying more. Actually, that hasn't happened. We actually are still paying about the same stuff for our China. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen any China prices go up. I haven't seen my prices except for food. Food went up. I don't think China is the one that is responsible for my food. Do you? I don't think so. So, he never had a first term. They messed up his whole term. I don't know if you remember, but we had the FBI against him. We had the CIA against him. We had a lot of no-go Trumpers. Remember the no-go Trump group of Republicans? We still got them. They're still in there saying, "Oh no, we aren't voting for Trump." But we have the greatest group of people to get our taxes down again. He's not going to raise those taxes. They're going to go even lower. We are going to get better Social Security because now we don't have people coming over the border. When my husband and I were in California, people came from the state of Michigan, Social Security office, and they came and they quietly told us, I asked if I could interview her, but she wouldn't let me. But she said that she hands out $1,200 checks per child of non-citizens to these people. And they get a home for $100, and this is all in California. They get their home for $100, and then they get their kids $1,200, just right off the bat, so when they come in. So that money is really going to be saved now, because now nobody can break into our country and come get that money. See, they're staying in their special places if they can actually get through the information, get through all the paperwork and everything that has to be done for them to be a citizen. They can come in, and they can come in legally. But the illegal ones that were coming in and taking that $1,200 per child, they're not being allowed in anymore. So that has saved us, I don't know how much money in 1 year. With that wonderful wall up, and we don't have to worry about paying extra people to watch the wall, because the wall does a really good job. So you don't need a lot of soldiers, holding back the people. Stay back, like it was last time. You remember all those people coming over and the soldiers having to go get them and bring them back or whatever? That's just ridiculous. We don't have that anymore. So all of that money gets saved. This will allow him to take that same amount of money and put it into our Social Security. Unless The Democrats get their way and they take all of our money out of our Social Security again, like they were for all these crazy Mueller investigations and all that stuff, you know.
Ridiculous.
So unless they get away with doing something like that, like they did with our stimulus, they added extra little bits of things here and there, money that they wanted to pay people. Now they want to pay Bloomberg. What's up? Why did Bloomberg need any kind of tax deductions? What's up with that? Why does he need stimulus money? Why does he have to be involved? We need to make sure that Nancy Pelosi just does the 4 things, or well, I want only 3 things, the 3 things that Trump says that has to be done. He already created an executive order. He already did it. But they said it's like as if he never did it.
So what are the 3 things important?
Stimulus payments for the people that need them. If they don't want them, they won't ask for them. So it'll stay in the budget. A lot of people haven't even picked up their stimulus. A lot of people haven't even used it. They're actually going online saying, if you haven't gotten your stimulus yet, please go get it, because you won't get it after they extended the deadline. They extended the deadline, I think, till a little later in November. But it was October 15th, and I think now it's November 17th or something like that. But so they're asking people for the stimulus as well. The stimulus needs to go out for those people. I have friends that are just like barely holding on because they don't have their jobs they used to have. They don't have money coming in. They're barely able to afford their rent because they've been taking all of their savings and putting it toward their homes and stuff, and all their extra money that they have to put out. So these people are kind of, you know, still suffering in America. So I think there is still a need for stimulus. So if we get that one more stimulus, that's going to help a lot of people through this year till we can get our economy right back up again. Because it's never been greater. I mean, our economy's getting better and better, and here we're in the middle of the end of the pandemic, right? Isn't it great? So Trump is doing a great job with that. I don't think Joe would have ever been able to get our economy back, because he's not able to get the companies to want to come, because he's doing the opposite of what the companies need. The companies need lower taxes. The companies need their workers to be able, you know, to be able to hire the workers. So this idea of not having to put out that money for the extra workers, that helps them. The companies, well, we definitely need our money for just a little bit of unemployment. The unemployment is like totally bankrupt. Not hardly many people are getting it anymore, and they're really needing that extra unemployment till their business gets back going again. Because she just released us in Michigan. We actually had to go through the court system to release her power off of us.
Let me get my phone.
We did. We went through a court system. We went and I gathered petitions, and our lawyer went before our Supreme Court of Michigan. We went through the highest court in Michigan, and they ruled against the governor. That her grabbing of that power of the 1945, the act that they had, you know, under that constitutional part, they said that that was illegal for her to take those kind of powers, where she could do anything without support of the legislative branch. That's what she was doing. The legislative branch of Michigan. Mostly we're telling them, you know, we need to open up slowly, but we need to open up just a little. Don't keep all our bars closed. You know, there's certain things we can open, certain things we can't. We're going to do this really nice. And she refused, and that was way back in April. Had we opened up slowly, like Ohio did, we would have been, in Michigan, we would have been a lot better off than we are now. But we're now starting to open up because we made her let us open up. And we made her start talking to our legislative branch. She wouldn't even talk to us. A lot of my friends and some of our senators and most of our legislative House reps, she wouldn't even talk to them. He's like, no, I'm gonna do it my way. You guys go away.
And that's Gretchen Whitmer, right?
Yeah.
You say Gretchen Whitmer?
Oh yeah, that's our governor, Gretchen Whitmer in Michigan. Now in Ohio, they got this wonderful governor that didn't do that to them.
Yeah.
So we come down here, we hang out with them sometimes.
Could you tell this why Gretchen Whitmer was so mean compared to why and kind of tell that, because that was mean.
Authoritative.
Yeah.
Authoritative.
Yeah. So why was she like that?
Extremely authoritative. She was to the point where she was like a queen. She had created herself almost like Well, no, because even the Queen, they have the Parliament. So she got rid of Parliament too. So she's just plain anarchy. That's what she was. She was, I'm queen or I'm a dictator or something, you know. And it's like she didn't ask anybody anything. She just did it.
Yeah, because with all your rules and your laws, I mean, that was so strict on Michigan. I remember hearing how awful it was, and it was like she put all that in, and you guys didn't vote on any of the stuff that she was just putting in.
Nope, she just did it.
And she was also being a hypocrite, right?
Right.
Because
She opened up the areas she wanted open.
that were helpful to her personally,
Yes.
while the rest of the state suffered.
Yes. Oh, it's even a bigger story than that. Wait till you hear about the old people. She put people who were COVID positive, young people, into old folks' homes. We're talking 20-year-olds that had COVID positive results, and put them into older homes. And when she did all the numbers to see if that made a difference in death rates, she didn't count 4,000 of the facilities that are in Michigan that were there that were affected. She only counted like 420 something of them. Yeah. So we're still looking for the 4,002 facilities and their numbers of how many people died from COVID, and she did not release. Ohio released theirs, all the places around Michigan released theirs, and they released all of them. She only released some of them, and her percentage of death rate was 30-something%.
Democrat.
30-something% of death rates in those old folks' homes, in those facilities where people were brought in. That's how many people died of COVID. 30-something% of those people. So let's get an idea here. That's what the death rate was in Ohio, and it matched 30-something%, you know, for the older people, of course, because they're old. But she only used the numbers of 400 and something facilities. We're still missing 4,002 facilities that she did not count their numbers. So that 30-something% is higher in Michigan, and she has not released those numbers. So that's another thing. We're probably going to see on the news very soon those new numbers as soon as they give it under the Freedom of Information Act. And the people in Michigan are standing up, and they are going in there. I already went in there and I typed in all my information. I'm going to find out with the Freedom of Information Act. I asked for it. They can't deny everybody. Everybody needs to go on there, and they need to get that Freedom of Information and find out how many people died of COVID in those 4,002 facilities.
So he endorsed good people.
Yeah, he endorsed good people, and it worked. We got the Senate, remember?
Yeah.
We got our Senate back. And had we not continued with our Senate, we would have lost our president, because if it wasn't for the Senate, they would have won the impeachment process. They would have had the majority in the Senate, the majority in the House, the majority in the Senate, and we would have lost our president by the middle of the year.
And do you think, me personally, I feel like they're, well, I don't want to say what I say. Do you feel like when they're against Trump so much, as a person who voted for Trump, how does that make you feel that they want him out so bad?
It makes me feel very proud that we're doing a good job for our country. The more they push us, just like he said, never give up. The more they push us, the more they tell you you're wrong, the more you're right. That's what it's been lately. The more they hate him, the more I love him. The more they lie about him, the less I believe them. This is what's going on all over the country. Everyone is starting to realize that it can't possibly be that bad. That something is up. That they're hiding something. And now things are opening up about Biden. That everything Trump said was true. Biden sat there and told bold-faced lies during the debate. Those bold-faced lies were easily debatable. I mean, all you had to do was just say something. But they never gave Trump enough time to say it. He would lie, and then lie another lie, and then another one on top of that, and another on that, and that. And Trump just could not hardly keep up with him, except to interrupt. So that's one of the reasons why he was constantly interrupting Biden, because Biden was constantly lying, saying things that were totally not true, that we already had newspapers have to debate and say, nope, sorry, it's debunked, that's not true. But Biden was using all those old things. He even said the one that was the stupidest, the Charlottesville one. Guys, our president has told the people that he does not support racism. He does not support the Ku Klux Klan. He does not support white supremacists. He does not support any of that. And he's probably done it more than any president in the whole entire United States of America. Yet, once again, he was on the news, and during the town hall, they asked the same white supremacist question again. And he just keeps denouncing it, and they keep bringing it up. You didn't denounce it. Denounce it now. I did denounce it. Well, who cares if you denounced it or not? Do it now. Well, I already did. That is the conversation every time. It's crazy. He doesn't just stand for the white rich race. He doesn't do that. They're trying to paint that picture, but it's not true. He stands up for Native Americans like myself. He stands up for all African Americans too. So he is standing up for everybody. He cares about Chicago. He brings up Chicago. He brings up the rat problem, the rat in Baltimore. And nobody says anything. He's the only one that has the guts to say it. But we're all thinking, man, I wish we could get this country back. I wish we could get back our prosperity. Wish we could get the jobs for everybody. I wish we could encourage the people to want a job. I wish we could get companies to want to move into those cities that they've long since abandoned because they were too dangerous. But now they're giving them a second chance. Like my city of Flint used to be kind of a high per capita rate of crime and stuff. And they don't do that anymore. Now they're bringing in businesses. And now, just like I walked down the streets over there, I was walking down during the, they call it the Oregon something down there. And you just walk down, there's beautiful little shops open, and that's with the cobblestones. That's what it looks like in Flint.
You take debit card?
Yep, you can go online, www.trumpunitybridge.com, and put in a donation, and that makes the card go through. It's a donation page for our GoFundMe.
Platforms are here.
This platform here is the Black Lives Matter platform. They are trained Marxists, and they are admitted Marxists. And this person here is actually supporting them, and they're supporting him. The two campaigns are almost together. Is everything okay? Okay. We have Americans and patriots on this side. We support value of human life, all human life. Our president stands for the Americans. He stands up for America first. We have countries all over the United States. We have countries all over, we have states all over the country. There we go. And they are working so hard to get these values instilled into our country. But we can't when the people that we vote for don't believe those. So we are going to have the greatest wave of, I call them citizen legislators, all over the country. We are going to have the greatest wave of citizen legislators now. And that is one of the reasons I think that we are such a danger to the Democrat Party right now as the Republican Party, because we have brought in all these people that are not, absolutely not, anybody that you would ever have as a campaign to support. They are not politicians, absolutely not. They come from all different jobs. They come from teachers. They come from business owners. They come from people that are like just home moms, stay-at-home moms that have had their kids homeschooled. And that's what we're doing. We're coming in and we're saying, look, we have these qualifications. We have the college education, and we know the law, and we know the Constitution. And this is not what you're pushing here. You're not pushing constitutional law. You are pushing your own version of the Constitution. And so that's what this is all about. This huge red wave is going to be American citizens taking back their rightful places in our government. And that is what's so exciting. And we got women coming in and the men coming in. And all of my friends on my red ticket upstate in Michigan, the Genesee County area, we are all standing together as Americans to bring the people back into power, taking these politicians with these poli-sci degrees out, taking them out of those seats, and we're replacing them with people who are real Americans who actually want to watch the country get better. So they're not going to raise taxes. They're not going to make deals with the liberals and all the new ideas out there.
Right
We're not
here.
going to fall for that.
Trump 2020,
We're only
they're
going to do
coming
what's
in.
right for America.
They took the red
And
pill
I think
right
that
here in Ohio.
is probably one of the
The
biggest
red
things
pill.
that's going on in
That's
all
what
of the
I'm
United
talking
States
about.
as I
The
travel.
man change.
That is the main
And
thing that's
who's
been
gonna,
happening. So
set Ohio
the love for
free?
America is great.
Donald
And
J.
the people
Trump.
are
Ohio's gonna be
standing
free
up
because
now.
of Donald J.
And
Trump.
we are standing
If Joe
next to
Biden
him.
gets in,
And he
you're not gonna have any
and we
freedom.
are going to
He's
make
gonna
America
come and
great
get your
again.
guns.
Again.
Immediately.
Is the fact that they don't.
Here. Joe doesn't want your freedom. He wants to take it away. Trump 2020. Come on over and get your Trump gear right here. Woo! Shout out to all air heating and cooling right here.
Michigan homeowners, would you like to
Support
raise
your
your
local
electric bill for free
businesses.
this year? You can with a brand new Michigan State Clean Energy Program.
Don't want that.
Woo! Come and get your Trump gear. There's one right there. Got people for Trump. We love you. Stand up for your freedom. Ohio wants freedom. They want the red pill. Come on in and get it.
With just my children and my wife, I wanna save some of these stars.
Come on in and get your Trump gear.
It's back today, 'cause the flag used to stand for freedom. Now they're trying to take that
Let's hear it, Big Red. Let's hear it, baby. Trump 2020.
We're gonna make America great again. We're gonna
Get
set
your Trump gear.
free, free.
I know Ohio wants freedom. Ohio wants freedom. Ohio wants freedom. Come on in and get the Trump gear. We got your Trump gear. We got your mask. We got all your signs. Come on in and get your Trump gear. Stand up, demand a change. Donald Trump's gonna give you freedom here in Ohio. We will make America great again. Come on in and get your Trump gear.
With the fine folks
The party's here.
to the great.
Joe's not gonna give you freedom to do that.
Oh, the strong down in town.
Woo!
From sea to shining sea.
Stand up for your freedom.
Detroit down to Houston. New York to LA. We can
Stand up for freedom.
American dream. And it's time we stand and say,
Demand a change.
we're gonna make
Demand a change. Re-elect Donald Trump.
my country free.
He's gonna keep you free, all right.
To help all those who fought to give that right to me. And I'm glad they stand
Stand up.
next to Trump and
Yeah.
him here.
Come on over and get your Trump. Trump 2020. God bless America right here in Ohio. We love Donald Trump. We like that. We love Donald Trump. Vote Donald Trump. Vote Donald Trump. God bless America right here in Ohio. Trump 2020. So come on out, guys. Get your Trump gear, get your stickers, get your mask. We got them here at the Trump Unity Bridge gift shop. You too. Who's gonna take the red pill here in Ohio? I know you guys want freedom. Freedom here in Ohio. Freedom. Stand up. Demand change. Who's gonna do that? The patriots. The American people. We're gonna stick for each other. We're gonna stick with each other. We're gonna fight for freedom. There's one right there, yeah. So come on out to the Trump Unity Bridge. Get all your Trump gear here. Woo! Trump 2020, baby. Yeah. We love you. God bless you.
It's all right. I gotta
Absolutely.
go.
So what do you think is going to happen with the election?
Runaway, no doubt about it.
Trump?
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the way.
And why are you so passionate about Trump?
Because he's promises made, promises kept.
Awesome. And what do you think about the other politicians, the swamp and all that?
Their time will come.
Hell yeah. Okay, great, man. Thank you. So you're going for Trump, obviously. You
I think so.
does it make you nervous that you put Trump stuff on your car? I mean,
Not at all.
not at all.
Not at all.
Cause people, like, you're not afraid of people like mess. Good.
If not, I'll take care of that. I got things taken care of here.
Just say no to Joe and the Hoe. Are you excited?